Hey guys and gals, Ron Ipach here. Thanks for watching this video. Now, if you've been following me at all, you know I've been doing an awful lot of bitching, moaning, complaining about my knees. My knees hurt like hell. The doctor says I need a double knee replacement. He said both of them are bone on bone and I should get new knees, and that's the only way it's going to take care of the problem. And if you know anything about me, you know I don't do things the traditional way. I want to find alternatives. I want to keep my original equipment. Okay, so I'm on a quest now to do whatever I can to fix my knee problem without surgery. Okay, so let me tell you what I've done in the past. Okay, so not long after the doctor told me that I needed new knees, I found a pain clinic here in Cincinnati, not your standard pain clinic, but this is for knee pain. And they said they could inject some goop into my knee to kind of lubricate the joint up, I guess, and get it healing, and that would take care of my knee problem. I went for 3 treatments, cost me a couple grand, I'm thinking. It didn't work. It wasn't bad, but it didn't solve the problem. I tend to be very active, as you know, and it wasn't good enough for me. And eventually, after a few months, the pain came all the way back. So it was a very temporary fix. I was disappointed. My wallet was a lot lighter than it was when I walked into there, but hey, got to try everything, right? Next thing I did, I lost weight. It only stands to reason. You reduce the weight on your knee, it should hurt a little less, right? So I lost about 30, 35 pounds, and it worked. My knees felt a whole lot better. The diet that I was on got rid of the inflammation, and my knees felt better, but didn't fix the problem. I still had the bone on bone. I still had the pain, however, less painful. So that worked. Moving a little closer to where I need to go, but it still wasn't good enough. So I put it out online. I put it out on the internet, and I said, hey guys, doctor says I need 2 new knees. I'm looking for alternative therapies. What has worked? And to my surprise and delight, a lot of you chimed in with alternative therapies, talked about your replacements, things like that. I got a lot of great ideas. And by the way, if you're seeing this for the very first time and you've had knee problems and you have things that have worked for you or didn't work for you, be happy to hear them. You know, just write down below, let me know what you've tried and what your results were. Whether it was a full replacement, partial replacement, or an alternative therapy, I'm still in the quest to learn, okay? I don't know everything I need to know about this. I am not a doctor. I'm not the smartest guy on the planet, but I can do some research and I can make some decisions for myself. And that's really what I'm chronicling here, is what I'm doing based on my research and my opinions on this, okay? Feel free to do whatever it is that you want to do. I'm just going to share with you what it is that I'm doing. So after the goop didn't work, the weight loss did work to a certain point. And then I heard a lot of people tell me about this guy called Knees Over Toes. So I started watching some of his videos and started doing some of his exercises. I know some is not the right word. It should be all of his exercises, and I'm getting more and more into that. Since I work out anyway, might as well start doing those exercises to help build the muscles around my knee and the stamina and things like that. So I am going to do that. I also picked up some knee sleeves. These are not braces, but they're designed to help improve the blood flow around the knee. And something interesting happens when I put them on. The knee pain goes away to a certain point. Again, doesn't fix it. I don't know if it's fixing the problem, but it makes it a little bit more bearable for me. So, and I'll do individual videos on, all of these different things that I'm doing. I'm just going to kind of tell you my kitchen sink approach here of all the things I'm throwing at it all at once. So I've got the braces. I'm going to start doing the exercise. I've lost the weight and kept the weight off. And then I found these really cool red light therapy. Okay, this is red light therapy. If you know anything about red light therapy, it's very beneficial to your body. I have an entire wall of red lights, but this one was kind of cool because it's a strap that goes around your knee, and it's got some freaking laser beams in it.
Freaking laser beams attached.
So not only am I getting the benefits of the red light therapy, which helps promote healing, but I'm also getting the laser that is helping to promote the healing, supposedly. I don't know. Is it working? If I had an MRI machine in the closet I could pull out and take an MRI and see if there's a difference, I'd let you know if there's a difference or not. For right now, I don't know. All I do is sit here at my desk or when I'm, chilling at night watching TV and just kind of put this on on both knees and just kind of lay around and let it work. Hopefully it's working. It's supposed to help build the cartilage back, which is mainly where the problem is. So I've got my laser beams and my red light therapy. I've got my brace. I'm doing exercises. And yesterday I did something really cool. First time I ever did it for my knees. I did it once for my shoulder when I had my shoulder surgery. But first time for my knees, I got dry needling. Dry needling, or some people know it as acupuncture. I don't know if there's much of a difference between the two, but what I got was dry needling. And what dry needling is, they stick a bunch of pins all over in the knee to kind of disrupt what's going on in the knee and help the body start to, it's like sending out a beacon saying, hey, this part of the body needs some healing. And that's what it's designed to do, is promote healing in that area. They put some little electrodes on there and are shocking it. My knee muscles are jumping all over the place. It was kind of cool, kind of a weird feeling. And I can tell you this, because this only just happened yesterday. It felt pretty good. When they took all the pins and needles and everything out of me, they had me walk up a flight of steps and walk down. Down is always the problem. Walking down a hill or down steps puts more stress on my knees, and it felt pretty good. Again, not pain-free, but it felt pretty darn good. Now, was it all in my head? Who knows? Today I woke up, knees are kind of sore, as expected, because they kind of went in there and mess things up for me, which is what it's supposed to do. And it's still too early. Okay. So again, on other videos, I'll kind of let you know how the progress is going. I'm going to stay with the dry needling for a little while because I think I would say it's a non-invasive, but it is. It's slightly invasive because I get pins all over my knees, but it's a really easy therapy. And I've heard a lot of really, really good things about it. So I'll let you know if the dry needling is working for me. Okay. That's what I've done so far. Now, in the future, what am I looking at in the future? Well, I had a client send me this book here. It was an alternative to knee surgery on prolotherapy. It's a pretty heavy read. I'm working my way through this, learning as much as I can about what prolotherapy is and how it can help me. That's one alternative. Another one is PRP, platelet-rich plasma, where they take blood out of your arm, stick it in a centrifuge, take all the platelets and I think the platelets, and then they just inject that back into the knee, which is, I guess, the healing part of the blood, and they're injecting it back into the knee. I've heard some good things about it. I've heard some not so good things about it. If you've used PRP in your knees, let me know. Just, let me know what your experience is with that. Okay, so that would be my next thing. And then after that, I think we might be to the point where I might be getting on an airplane, heading down to the Caribbean or some nice warm climate offshore of the United States and getting stem cells injected into my knee. Not just any old stem cells. I'm talking about stem cells from an umbilical cord, from a baby. Because the umbilical cords, as I am learning, the umbilical cords, hell, they build a baby. They can build cartilage back in the knee, okay? And most other stem cells take my stem cells from either my bone marrow or my blood and inject it back into me. And heck, I'm almost 61 years old. I don't want 61-year-old stem cells. I want brand new baby stem cells. And that's what I would be looking at as the ultimate last step therapy. And if that doesn't work, I'm going back to the doctor and I'm getting my bionic knees installed. That's really what my plans are at this point. And again, I'll say it one more time in case you missed it the other 50 times I said it. If you've had some good luck or some bad luck with some various therapies with your knees, even if you've had a replacement, I'd like to know what you're experiencing now and what your activity level is. Okay, if you're a couch potato, yeah, pretty much anything will work. My knees don't hurt when I'm laying around on a couch, but I tend to be a little bit more active. I hate running, but I would like to run, okay? Everybody keeps talking about playing pickleball, and I'm like, it seems like an old person sport, but I could give it a try if I had some knees to use it on, okay? So whatever your experience is, write it down below. And if you've got problems with your knees, stay with me, okay? I'm going to kind of chronicle exactly what's going on. I'll let you know what's working, what's not working, as well as a lot of other things that I'm going to be doing in my second 60 years of life. Okay, I'm In a few weeks, I'll be 61 years old. That means I'll have another 59 more years on this earth to be living, and I'm working on a lot of cool stuff to be occupying myself for the next 60 years with, and I will let you know what that is if you keep watching these videos. Now, that's going to do it for today's video. If you like what you're seeing, go down, make a comment below, like the video, subscribe to my channel, and you'll get more of these videos as they come out. I'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching.